congratulations, a 2-0 victory here against McDaniel. The season series between you guys have been a bit interesting. Lost your first 9 in all-time record, won your last 8. Coach Bennet, this is your 4th consecutive victory against McDaniel, I believe. What did it take from the team today to get this victory?
I think we talked about it a couple times of we were knocking on the door, and then we had to pound it down. So we were very resilient and we were gritty, and obviously wish we could have scored a few more goals, especially when you look at the penalty corner and the shot stats. But we found a way to finish and we found a way to win, and that's the most important thing.
Bennet, you open up the scoring here today. 4th goal this season. Very dangerous attacking threat for the Mustangs this season. Like Coach said, you outshot the opponents 26-1, had corners 17-1. A few of the early corners saw the back of the cage, were then disallowed. You got yours off of a penalty corner in the 3rd quarter. What did it take to get that opening goal here today?
I think corners is something that we spend a lot of time on in practice, and lately they've been looking pretty good in terms of finishing. So something that we really prioritize is getting the rebound, and that's kind of what I did. And I found the back of the cage, hopefully. And yeah, that kind of motivated us to get some more.
Catalano, you got the 2nd goal here today. We're going to look at the defense. Your defense played a great defensive effort. You only allowed 1 shot, blocked by, I believe, Mertz, then went and became the McDaniel's only penalty corner of the match. But when you're able to shut out an opponent to 1 shot, this season through 5 matches, only allowed 21 shots total. And defense is a team effort, so what does it speak to the efforts you guys do when nobody's watching that then leads to great defensive showcases in these matches?
I think that's just something we preach on at practice, is being a strong defensive unit always leads to our attack, because if we don't stop them from going into our circle, then we're not going to be able to score in their circle. So I think that's something we did really well today, of keeping them outside of our 25 and then but being on the other side majority of the time.
And finally, Coach, they had some great defensive efforts, especially from Jada Washburn. So what did it mean when you were finally able to break them down and get 2 goals out of today?
Yeah, I mean, all the credit to their defensive unit. They did a great job on their penalty corners. They did a great job of being low and ready with their 6 down, stepping up, intercepting. They had a really great defensive game, which gives us so many things to work on in practice. And I think that these 2, not only did they score goals today, but their defensive effort was fantastic. And, like you've mentioned, that's something that we preach. And both of them, and part of the game plan was that our defense generates our attack, and they both did a really great job with that and also scored goals.